Hi, my name is Barbara Hawkins Dixon,
And I am Darlene Mayman.
and we are the authors of Substance of Building a Healthy Relationship. And today's topic is pour into peoples who pour into you and forget the rest. I'm being nice saying it that way.
I
Yes.
was waiting on it.
Yes, I'm being nice,
Okay.
But we as peoples must learn how to pour into peoples that pour into us because a lot of times you be wanting uh acceptance from other peoples. And that's not the way it is. You stand and you stand firm and you stand alone if you have to. You
Mhm,
don't need anyone to validate you. And
mhm,
therefore, I'm saying, whereas if you see you're not getting feedback from other people's, or you feeling bad vibes from other people's because maybe they don't like you or accept you for whatever reason it is, don't waste no time or energy on that. To move on and focus because the right peoples is going to be there and going to be there and support you, whether it's in business or just support you as a person, as a human being, and just, like you for who you are. Anytime you have to put a lot of effort into acceptance and uh, not knowing your place with a person, apparently you don't hold a place with them because anytime someone is there for you, uh, you're gonna you're gonna know it because, like we said before, action speaks louder than words. And
mhm.
so, if you feel like you're not getting what you need here, then move on and get what you need from somewhere else. And so, I mean, it's just a lot of people fall victim, to that. They pour into people that's not pouring into them, and you instead of pouring out of your cup, filling their cup, and you get nothing back in return.
Mhm.
The different sacrifices you made to help someone else or encourage someone else. You could do a million things for somebody. And the one thing that you didn't do, they will hold that against you instead of appreciating all the things that you have done for them to
Mhm.
help them reach a certain level in their life where you have been supportive in their life, but you don't get that same support back. People begin to take that for granted when you keep pouring into them, and
That's true.
not getting your cup filled. So why
Mhm,
keep uh filling someone else's cup and leaving your cup empty?
mhm. That's true, Barbara. I agree with you. And unfortunately, if it be the ones that you think that are the closest to you, whether it be family, friends, or whoever, the people that you think will support you are the ones that don't support you. And that's sad. It be people that you don't know, or people on the outside that will support you more than the people that's close to you. I don't know if it be from that it's a jealousy thing, or they envy you because you prospering and moving forth, and they not moving where they should be, and they have some kind of grudge against you or something. But it's sad to see that, and unfortunately it happens every day. You find yourself prospering and doing the things that you want to do, and you elevating yourself, and you moving forward in your goals, and then you look for those that's close to you to support you, and they the ones that's not supporting you at all, and that will make you feel bad. But then, like you said, you got to just keep moving forward, because everybody who you think is supporting you is not supporting you. A lot of them will say, oh, they'll put on that fake smile or congratulate you or whatever, but they don't support the things that you're doing. And that is so true, Barbara.
And then all the time, it's not even about the support, because we already know,
Mm-hmm.
that people's is not going, it's like you say, it's the people's that you don't even know that will reach
Mm-hmm.
out to you
Yes.
and support you quicker
Yes.
than those that you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important to keep your circle small,
Yes. Yeah.
and don't get involved with all of these different peoples and all these different demons that's
Mm-hmm.
wishing for your downfall.
Yeah.
And so you just keep your mindset of what you trying to do and develop and move on. It's me against the world.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just have to have that attitude, because it's
Mm-hmm.
so you dragging trying to get people in your circle to help you, you pulling all the enemies with you, the
Mm-hmm.
undercover enemies,
Mm-hmm.
because if you're not for me, you're against me.
Yeah.
It's no in between.
Yes.
It's either you are or you not. And
Mm-hmm.
so, I don't focus on people pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to uh, learn to move different, learn to accept yourself for who you are. Uh, Keep your eyes on the prize. Only you know where
Mm-hmm.
you are destined to go, or
Mm-hmm.
to be in your life. Only time other people know it is if you share with them. And that's why
Mm-hmm.
you have to
Mm-hmm.
move in silence. Don't tell
Yeah.
people your
That.
goal.
Yes.
Don't tell
Yes.
them that, because they are really, that's nice. But
Mm-hmm.
then at the same time, is they putting a knife in your back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times it's the people that you trust the most that will let you down the fastest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't Yes, they do not try to lift you at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you find someone, that's why you have to move in a way
Yeah.
that you have to deal with people that is trying to have set goals, and you trying to meet your goals together,
Mm-hmm.
because that helps you motivate yourself, help you get that mindset that when you see other people do it, you know that you can do it just as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
And so instead of that negative attention and feeling
Yeah.
negativity,
Uh,
you want to feel positive
mm-hmm.
vibes
Mm-hmm.
when you're trying to do something.
Yeah.
Why drag a bag with you uh, that's not trying to help you in any way, form, or shape? So
Mm-hmm.
just let peoples be peoples, and you continue to be yourself, and motivate yourself. Don't look for other peoples to motivate you, but you join in with the peoples that are motivated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that is so true. You can people I find myself, and you probably find yourself too. I can't be around people who have who carry negative vibes. Every time you're around them and you're trying to share your goals, or you trying to, do something, or let them know what you're doing, and there's always something negative coming out their mouth. Coming, there's nothing positive to support you. I had to teach myself to move myself from them kind of people, because you don't want that energy on you, especially if you got goals and things that you're trying to do and you're accomplishing things. You don't need people that's around you negative, speaking negative all the time, because that takes a lot out of you. You need to be around positive people. I try to keep myself around people that's positive and doing things, because I look at them like, hey, that's an encouragement to me. They can do it, I can do them. That's the kind of people I want to be around. People that's motivated and want to get things done. But people just negative all the time and not trying to do anything and always got something negative to say. I don't want to find myself in those group of people. That's why it's so important to keep your circle small. And sometimes, unfortunately, you gotta it could be it could be family members. Sometimes you gotta move them out the way too, because some of them don't want to be, support you or pull into you too. And you got to find yourself, watching them too, like, wow, and it hurts to see that because these are people that's close to you. But, if, like you said, if you're not on the same accord, if you both don't have that mindset where you're trying to set goals and do things, that's not the person you need to be around or be, because when you progressing and doing things, their negativity is just pouring on you, and you don't want to have that on you. Yeah, you don't want that. So you got to sometimes move them out the way too and continue to move forth and do what you have to do.
Sometimes your family could be your biggest enemy.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
your biggest enemies.
yeah.
It's like I don't want to say it in that form. Let me
Mm-hmm.
I would say that people's you'll be surprised at
Yeah.
false false love and pretense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, a person could say they love you 1,000 times, but if they not showing you that, come on,
Mm-hmm.
be realistic.
Yeah, yeah.
Be
'Cause-
realistic.
yeah,
Don't
because
just words spoken.
mm-hmm. Your action speaks louder. Because you
Right.
can say I love you 50 million times, but if your action don't show it, that proves it for itself.
Yes. And I
Yes.
support you. And
Yeah.
I do, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
I have your back. No,
Mm-hmm.
that's not true. You
Mm-hmm.
could have somebody's back and it's gonna show.
Mm-hmm. Because they're gonna participate and work with you on your goals and what you're trying to do. They're gonna push you to do what you're trying to do.
Yes. And just like you have pushed and encouraged and
Mm,
things, to help peoples, whether it's family or friends.
yeah.
And then when it get to the point where it's okay, I can manage on my own now. I
Mm-hmm.
don't need that support no
Right.
more.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you see what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
everything flips.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everything flips because now you have pulled into something to help someone else, but they leave your cup empty.
Mm-hmm. They get on their feet and then forget the person that was there to help them. A lot of people do, and that's sad too, because you can pour your all into helping people and supporting people. And I'm starting to learn now. I just stopped now. I mean, it's sad to say, but I have to put myself where I'm not going to put my all into people, because I have put my all into people, whether it be family or friends, and they turn once they even got on their feet and got themselves together, then like you don't exist. Everybody is important but the person that helped you. Those are things I don't like. So like you said, you can't be pouring your all into
But
people.
those the
Yeah.
people that they appreciate. The
Mm-hmm.
ones that wasn't there to help
Uh-huh.
uh, along the way,
Mm-hmm.
when they needed the support, they
Yeah.
needed the encouragement. What the peoples didn't want to be bothered with them, but
Mm-hmm.
then those the peoples that they appreciate more. Those the peoples that they look up to.
Yeah.
Those the peoples that they value, not the peoples that was there when
Mm-hmm.
it was zero. You
Yeah.
go from 0 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
But the peoples that was there with you, uh, when you was a zero, you could
Wasn't
just
nowhere to be found.
you
Right.
plot against them.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be surprised, Darlene.
I
You'll
know.
be surprised at things that God will reveal to you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He will reveal to you all the backstabbing, all the plotting, all the things people did behind your back that they think you don't know about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is
And
true.
these are the peoples that you trusted and poured into.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
so you pouring into them, but then they become your biggest enemy
Yes.
because
Yes.
they try to wrong you in different ways, thinking it's a secret,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing that God had already revealed it to you.
Because he didn't give you that discerned spirit.
He
But
didn't
that's the
give
thing,
you that
right?
discerning spirit,
Yeah, but
but
see that,
he
but
let you see.
yes, but do you know what I find out too, Barbara, that God would God gonna show you. He gonna give
Oh
you that
yes,
discerning spirit. But where we mess up at is that we don't want to believe it. You know, we don't want to see it at what God tried to show us. But He's putting it there for you to see. But we have to acknowledge it. We fail to acknowledge things till later on. You know, but He putting it there for you to see. But we don't want to believe that the person is like that, or the person would do that, or the person is going to change. But God's trying to tell you, He's showing you. You know, He giving it to you, but He ain't gonna. It's up to you to decide. You know, do you see what's happening, or you just gonna ignore what's being put in front of your face?
yeah. Well, we see. Look at all these crazy shows that's on TV.
I know.
You know, these snap shows
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
and peoples and families killing other family
A
members,
girl is sad.
and
Yeah,
it's really sad. Different
it
things
is.
like that, and
Mm-hmm.
whereas you wouldn't think this person would have done something like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, to be
yeah.
cold hearted like that. People's
Mm-hmm.
poisoning people's, you know,
Yeah.
putting stuff in people's foods and
I
drinks and
know. And just
all this sick
kind of
stuff
stuff.
that's happening. And
Girl,
so, how do they think they're going to be blessed behind that?
right, right.
You
At that
might think things is
they
going
ain't
right
thinking.
and good for
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
but then God got something else in store for you.
yeah, yes. Because you can't do
Because
wrong.
you got to remember the devil will bless you too.
Yes, he will. Yes, he
Only
will.
only to get you to do what he wants you to do.
Right.
And then when he don't you no longer doing that, everything will crumble around you.
Yes. Yes, that is true. That's why you just gotta, like you said, you have to kind of watch yourself when you pouring into someone and they not giving it back to you. I mean, if people show you, people actions speak for itself. You all you have
Yeah,
to do is watch people action. You don't really too much have to say anything. They're gonna show you what they about and how they pouring into you or they supporting you. Their action speaks louder than anything. That's all you have to look for. We have to stop ignoring what's being presented to us and pay attention to their actions.
yes, that is so true because we as peoples want to believe and and trust in peoples
Yes.
uh that we love or we think that's in our corner,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, come on, let's be realistic. if
Mm-hmm.
the if your words is not matching with your energy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna trust what that your energy
Your
is
energy
showing.
is given.
I'm
Yes.
I'm a very and always been a very observative person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I sit back
And you observe and
and
watch.
I just observe
Mm-hmm.
of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel the energy in the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of times you don't
And
gotta say
that's all
anything.
you need to know. That's
Right.
all you need.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel that energy in that room, you
You
know when
know.
something is off.
Yeah, yeah, like you said, a lot of times you don't even got to say anything. Just watch their actions. They, like I said, their action speaks louder than anything. Like I said, they can tell you things, or I do this, or I do that, I support, I pour into this and that. But they can say all that, and it doesn't mean nothing. Their action speaks for itself. Cause
And
saying
I'm gonna
it,
tell you
right?
something else too, Darlene.
Uh huh.
Be aware
Mhm.
of people's that when you talking to them,
Uh huh.
when they can't give you eye to eye
Yes,
contact.
yes. That's when you know. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
problem, a big problem.
yeah.
Because when they can't give you eye to eye contact in a conversation,
That's
it's
selling it
something
all.
that they hiding.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
something that they hiding, whether they deceive you in a some type of way or
Uh-huh.
what they saying to you is not true. And that's why they can't give you that eye to eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could be a person that's plotting against you, that
Yeah,
have been plotting
they
against you
have been
for
plotting
a
against you.
long time. But
Mm-hmm.
they think you don't know it, but you paying attention to that eye-to-eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's
I know
true.
me as a person, I always been an eye-to-eye contact person.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing about me, if I did something, I'm going to admit to it. If
Okay.
I said something that I shouldn't have said, whether you feel I shouldn't have said, I will admit to it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I did it. Yes, I said it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I'm giving you this eye to eye contact
Mm-hmm.
because you could read a lot from a person through their eyes.
Right. And you can read a lot from them too with body language too.
Yes,
Body
with body
language
language,
speaks
they
too.
can't be
Yes. They
still.
can't be
They
still.
moving
They
and
move it.
yeah, you
Switching
so you
around
know
and
that
whatever.
they lying. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
talking to them and they uh you looking at them in their eyes, but they turning their
Yes.
face. That's
Yes.
deceiving right there.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
why when you go to a job interview,
Uh-huh. It gotta
they
have eye to they watch
they
you.
want eye to eye contact
Yes.
because you could tell a lot from a person's eyes, from the
Mm-hmm.
way they react. With when they can't focus on you and they
Mm-hmm.
know something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's something that person is hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice you got two interviewers in there? And
Mm-hmm.
they like, well, did you notice she or he couldn't give me eye to eye contact?
Mm-hmm.
So it's something wrong
There's
there,
something going
something
on there.
that's unsaid or
Yeah.
something that they are hiding.
Mm-hmm.
So I always been an eye to eye contact person because that's how I
Right.
feel you. I feel your
Mm-hmm.
vibes. So
Mm-hmm.
once I see that, no matter what you say to me, my mind is already made up that it's deception there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's
That's true.
something that you saying that isn't true, or something that you're not saying that is true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One or the other.
I know. And that's
Yeah.
just so true. That's so true. But you know what? We just have to, you got to pay attention to people. That's what I find myself doing now. But you know what? You learn all these through life experience, though, Barbara. You know, it shows you who you can pour into and who you can't pour into, you know? And unfortunately, like I said, it could be family members, friends, you know, or whoever. You just have to teach yourself to pay attention to the way people's actions are towards you, you know, for either what you saying or what you doing. Like you said, everybody's not going to pour until the things that you trying to accomplish and do. Like you said, they will smile in your face every day, and you just pouring out, you know, your goals and what you trying to do and your accomplishments, and they smiling, oh, I'm so happy for you and this and that. But inside they angry and mad, and they don't want to see you prosper, but they stay in your circle just to see what you doing.
Right.
You know, a lot of people
That's
just in your
absolutely
circle,
right.
just a lot of people ain't in your circle. They in your circle just to keep up with what you doing so they can put those negative vibes toward what you trying to do.
And a lot of times when you distance yourself from people,
Mm-hmm.
they take it as some form of arrogance.
Yeah.
Uh, and that be so far from the truth, you
Yeah.
removing yourself because who want to be around fake phoniness and you know it.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know it. So why would I want to be in the presence of somebody that is just fake and phony?
Yeah.
You already feel the vibes. You
Yes. Yeah.
already see they movement. And
Yeah.
you already feel, the tension in the
Right.
room
And you can
from
see
the
it.
false pretense.
And have you noticed how you can see it when you're around people who phony? You know, you can feel it just from the way they look at you, or the things
Yes.
that come out of their mouth. You know,
Like
they
they
just,
want to just stick a knife in your
yeah,
back.
you can see it and feel it. And when you feel that, because you're gonna feel it, and you can feel those vibes. I feel people
And
vibes when
you
they,
got to watch people
yes.
too, because sometimes, even if they don't have the courage to do it,
Mm-hmm.
they would plot along with somebody else
Else to do it.
to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that you know, it then happened, so many times.
Right.
Like I say, God will reveal to you what you
Yeah.
need to see.
And you know
And
what?
when He reveal it, don't blindside yourself.
Self,
Accept
right.
it for what it
Yeah,
is.
and that's where we fall at because we blindsided. We see it, but we ignore it. You
Right? You
see it,
ignore it because you don't want
you
to
don't
think
want to believe it.
that
Yes.
this person is capable
Uh-huh.
of such a thing.
That's why I don't feel
Remember,
bad.
it's a
Yeah.
thin line between love and hate.
Yeah. That's why I don't feel bad when a lot of times people say, when you keep to yourself or whatever, you either you this or you that, or you think you better than people, or you don't socialize with people. But I like my circle small.
Me too.
I like my circle small. I don't need to be around a crowd of people, because
Peoples
all of
that
them.
does that, Darlene, I think
Uh-huh.
those the type of peoples that needs validation from other peoples.
Yeah, yeah.
They need that validation to make them feel like they more
Very important.
important than what
Yeah,
they are
yeah,
because they don't have that high self-esteem within themselves. So
yeah.
they use peoples that they feel that's beneath them
Mm-hmm.
to give them the validation that they feel like they
Yeah.
make them feel like they above them. But
Right.
when you have your own self-respect,
That's it. You
that's
don't need
all
but
that you need. You
I
don't need. That's why you able to keep your circle small because you're not
yes.
looking for validation from nobody.
Right. I only need validating from one person, and that's God. He
God,
the only one
that's
who
it.
gonna guide me to where I need to be. I don't
Yes,
need no validation from nobody. I give it to
yes,
God and He guides me, and that's how I
yes.
like to keep it.
Right.
Because
I
people,
don't feel like I have to
yeah,
fit in this circle. I have to
right,
fit with this crowd.
yeah,
Come on, for
right,
what?
right.
I
I
love
find that
being alone.
I do too, Barbara.
I
I love
find
the
the peace
peace.
within myself. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't need to
yeah, I
surround
don't
myself
need
with a
to.
lot of
Yeah, I
people.
don't. Yeah,
There's a lot of different uh negative energy because
yeah.
everybody thinking different, everybody doing something different, and then sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's like if everybody in the crowd is doing the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's how they validate how if everybody's doing the same thing, they can't take accountability for what they're doing because they have normalized
Mm-hmm.
this type of behavior as nothing wrong with it. So
Yeah.
as long as you in that type of circle, you will never accept accountability because you in a crowd that everybody is doing the
Doing the
same
same thing. Yeah.
toxic thing.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so they normalize this as
Mm-hmm.
it's not being toxic. This their
That's
way of
right.
living.
Yeah.
This is what they want to do. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
doing it. They all effed up, but
Yeah.
they normalize it. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then they
Yeah.
look at you. They look at you. Like, oh well, that ain't for our group. Not knowing I don't want to be in your group. I'm glad I
Okay.
ain't in your group. Y'all do
Okay.
you. I'll be like, do you? I'ma do me. Stay where y'all at. I don't have to. I love my small circle. I love being me. I love being kept to myself. And I
Uh-huh.
have only certain individuals that I share what I'm doing. That we do things with. That
Right.
we don't give it all because you can't put it out there because people will show you. And for example, just like the things that we are doing now, just like the because I'm gonna put it out there, Bob. I'm putting it out there. Just like the
Go
things
ahead, put it out there.
I'm putting it out there because just like the things that we're doing now, with our children's books, with our authors that speak, with all the things that we trying to accomplish, and doing, and the things that we trying to put together, for the doing organizations for our book and everything. People gonna show you who they are because all while we are doing this, I can give you maybe 5 or 6 people that have actually just really supported what we doing. But everybody, oh, I'm so happy for you, and we so proud of y'all, and y'all doing this and y'all doing that. But when we out there doing our thing, where's the support at? Where's the support system at? That's why I say everything that you do, sometimes you have to do it in silence. And those that's going to support you, going to people that's on the outside, because we getting people who we don't even know that support more than what we doing, than those that are in our circles. And you're not getting support from anybody. But I tell you what, it's okay, because whether we get the support, you get the support, I get the support, don't matter, because God gonna guide us, and we gonna get to where we need to be. And those that's down and doing everything that we do, keep doing you, because we don't have to say nothing. We're going to be able to show you. We don't need your validations. We don't need your support. We don't need your fake congratulations. We don't need none of that, because we're going to do what we do. In the name of Jesus, we're going to do what we need to do. I got to say it. I have to put it out there, because I am so tired of phony people. I'm so sick of phony people, smiling all in your face and saying this and saying that, but you ain't supporting nothing. But I didn't support it into everything that you have. I didn't bought all kind of stuff from people. I didn't loaned out stuff to people. I'm going there now. I'm sorry, but I'm putting it out there. Okay. I didn't did this and I didn't did that. And I come to you with my little stuff, and you ignore it. You ain't no support system. You ain't trying to support nothing that I do or nothing. So that taught me. I love supporting people. I love to see people prosper and do what they need to do. But them the people who I'm going to be around. But them people that's negative and envy and jealous and ain't showing no kind of support, I'm backing up away from you. Stay out of my circle, because I don't need them kind of people around me. Either you gonna support what I'm doing or you not. If you not, keep it stepping, because I'm gonna do me. And with the validation of God, I'm gonna get to where I need to be.
Right.
That's it.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but I had to put it out there.
Our blessings that we have coming, that's why we keep it to ourselves.
Yes.
We're going to let our actions speak louder than our words.
That's true.
We're not going to even allow people to try to put toxicity on what we got coming.
Yeah, and what we doing. Yeah, because our actions don't speak louder
when we get there.
When we get
that's
there,
the way I feel about it.
But you know what? Unfortunately, that's how we had to learn it. We try to share, we try to do things and show people. But when you get all the negativity that's coming your way, then that shows you who you need to deal with and who you don't need to deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's when people going to show you if they support you or not. They actions speak louder than words. Yeah. But like I said, it's okay, because whether you support or not, I'm gonna continue, and you're gonna continue to do what we do.
Yes,
it don't matter.
We're gonna continue.
And you can keep all your negativity to yourself. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I'm not counting on your support.
That's true.
I'm counting on God.
There you go.
Guidance and directions.
Yes.
And my ability to do what we need to do to make this happen.
There you go. There you go.
And that's why I say it get to the point where it's like it's me against the world.
Yeah, yeah.
So you do what you have to do to make it happen. You can't sit back and say, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this."
Right. They not supporting me, or I got no support, and people not helping me, or people not supporting me, and all that blah 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 stuff. It ain't, you know what? It ain't even worth it. You do what you do. You know what your goals are. You know what you're trying to do. You know the direction to go, and let God lead you, and that's all you have to do. What everybody else says don't matter, because at the end, your actions gonna speak louder.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in your actions. I might sit and I might watch you. I might listen to you. But all the time, it's all in vain, because I ain't believing nothing you're saying, because I'm saying what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And the way that you acted. So those words are irrelevant.
Yes. Yes.
Who cares about those words?
There you go.
Because it's not lining up with the actions.
There you go. And that is so true. That is so
Yes.
true.
And so
That is
that's
so
what
true.
I say. Like I say, we as peoples have to
Mm-hmm.
stop putting focus on what others
Of other people say. That's
people
what I have to write. You
post.
know what? And that's what I fight with a lot. And I have learned from that. Forget, I want to say the word, you know what
I
I
know, right?
mean? But we
I
ain't gonna
know.
go there. We
But
ain't
we
gonna
ain't
go
gonna
there.
go there.
We ain't gonna go there, but
Right.
forget what people think and say. Because people gonna say it's gonna be it's gonna be damn if you do, damn if you don't. Either way, you have to be the one to know where you going and where you stand, and don't focus on what other people are saying or are trying to put negativity on the things that you are trying to do. You got to just overlook that. And I have learned that, and I'm telling you, and once you learn it, what people say now to me don't even matter, because I'm gonna keep doing what
Yeah.
I'm doing. But
Tell me about it.
and then, like I said, and when I got to that point and I started putting those words that I said into action, that's when I start seeing things. That's when I start seeing how doors are opening, and things like that. Like just give an example with my pictures, that I do. You know,
Yes.
yeah, I was always focusing on, well, ain't nobody gonna get the pictures, or ain't nobody gonna want to do this, or ain't nobody gonna want to spend this kind of money. And I had to stop thinking like that. I put it out there. Now look how the doors are opening. People sending me
That's
pictures
right.
what they want to do, what they
Right.
want me to do.
What
So
they
I
want you to
or
do.
what they want me to do.
You
Because
can't,
yeah,
the
you can't.
main thing is you
Yes,
can't let nobody else
yes,
opinion of you
yes.
change your opinion of yourself.
Yes, that's
You
true.
know what your abilities are
Yes,
and what you could conquer. Who
yes.
cares what the world thinks?
What the world thinks. Yeah, you
Because
know.
you know from within you.
Mm-hmm.
I know I could do this if I
Yes,
put the work into it.
yes, right, right.
And
And I
your
don't need.
biggest supporter
We
is
gonna go.
yourself.
We gonna go here again, and I
Okay.
don't need nobody to try to help me put myself out there. I don't need you to help me do that. I have my own way of doing things. I don't need nobody else. Oh, you stay with me on this, and I can put you out there for people to know you. No, I don't need that, because I put it out there before I even knew you. So, but
See
people
that?
do that. They think to see what can they get out of the deal, and that's another thing I don't like. People come in to help you to see what they getting out of it. It ain't that they want to help you; it's what they're going to profit from what you're doing. I had to learn all these things. Now that I'm focused and I know where I'm going, I don't need people validations. I don't need you to put me out there. And put my own self out there, which is what I'm doing now. And look how God bless him.
See?
See,
That's
look
what
how
that's
God bless her. When I
that's
put
what's
all that
important.
negative stuff and all them negative people out of my way and all them negative words people were saying, once I blocked all that out the way and started doing me, who I am, and know what I'm capable of doing, now look how God is doing.
Yes, I so agree with that. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I'm so
But that's what we saying. That's what this topic is about. Pouring on out to others, and they don't
yeah,
just
you
pull into
constantly
you.
pouring out of your cup
Yeah.
into other people's, and
Yeah.
their cup is full, and now yours is empty.
Yes.
And they
And
ain't
it's
caring about
amazing.
yours being empty
Yeah,
because
they're
you
not
done filled
caring.
them up.
Yeah, yeah, but it's just like, but this is a good topic.
Yes.
This is a good topic today. We had to
We
just
could
put
go
it.
on and
We
on and
can go
on about
on
this
and
topic.
on and on. I could
Yes,
go with this
about
for the
this
rest
topic
of the
because
day. On
there's so
this.
much still
Yeah,
unsaid about it
yeah,
and
yeah,
the way people do things. And,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and people that you think is close to you be your biggest
Be
enemy.
your biggest enemy, and that is so sad, because you want to see everybody prosper. I want to see
Yeah,
everybody prosper. If you got
everybody.
a goal, I wanna support you in any way that I can. But I also don't want to pour all into you and you not pulling into me. Because then that's gonna make me pull back from you, because you're not pouring into me, but I'm giving my all to you. That's where we mess up at. It's okay to pour into people, because I don't mind supporting, giving. That's me. I'm a giving and supporting person. But it comes a limit too to what you do, because people will surely take advantage of you when they
Yes,
see that you
because
like
what
that.
you do for them, they
Yeah,
won't do for you.
true.
And
That is
that's when
true.
it comes to a point that you have to learn. You could
Yeah,
be a giving person, you could be a loving person, you could be a forgiving person, but
yeah,
it comes to the point like forget all of that. Where
yeah.
is that? What is that?
What is that?
What am I accomplishing from
Right.
this?
By
I'm
putting all
pouring
myself into
everything
another
I
person.
have
Yeah.
into somebody else,
That
and
ain't
then
supporting you.
you,
Yeah.
everything you go through, you have to go through alone.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you have been supporting everybody else. And
Yes.
then when, like I say, when they get on their feet, they
They
not
forget all
trying to
about you. You
support
don't
you.
matter no more. Yeah.
You
They
don't
up and
matter.
gone. They
You done did a million things for them. And the one thing you hadn't done, they will hold on to that.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just an excuse to not be right with
Yes.
you like
Yes.
you were to them. So they have to find something wrong,
Mm-hmm.
something wrong in order to validate themselves and their actions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just this been a good topic,
It
a
was, you know
fun
what?
topic.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good topic,
And
and we hoping you guys that no one has been offended by what we saying, but we keeping it 100. We're gonna always keep it 100 with you guys. We don't try to sugarcoat nothing. If we on here saying things and you don't like, keep it moving. Because we're gonna say what we
because
have to say
I
in
feel
a respectful way. We're not on here to disrespect nobody or anything, but we're about keeping it 100. Because that's what people need to hear. People need to hear what's real out here.
and what we saying is not
Mm.
just consistent of us, it's consistent of people's period. They
Yes.
might be going through the same
Do the
thing.
same thing.
They
Yes.
might need to reevaluate themselves and say,
Yes.
look, this me. I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
this. And this is the feedback that I'm getting back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I need to step back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
make you look at yourself. We're
Yeah.
not targeting nobody.
Nobody.
We're
Right.
talking
Right.
about life in general and
General.
how
Yes.
people would treat you. But
Yes.
the main key is to that we learn and have to learn is that people could only treat you the way
The
you
way
allow
you let
them
them
to.
treat you. That is so
So
true.
if you don't get yourself caught up in this, you won't be having to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
How
And you put a
people
blocking
would,
on your blessings. Yeah.
yes,
You put a
they
blocking on your
people don't
blessings. Yes.
realize they put a blocking on their blessings no matter
Yes.
how
Yes.
blessed they think they have been.
Yes. Yes.
Only God knows. And I
Yes.
always say, I laugh at myself, Darlene. I
Uh-huh.
always I have a sixth sense. I could feel and see the bull crap
Before it
5
come your way.
before it even
Yes.
happened.
Yes.
I could feel it, I could see it,
You
I
know
could
it.
hear it.
Look, when you
Oh,
see them, and the funny part is when you see them, you be like, okay, here come the bull crap. You
okay,
know it's coming.
yes.
But you
And
know before it even
I
come your
did
way.
not. And you should
Yeah.
have heard me sometimes thanking God for
Yeah.
giving me that
Yeah.
extra sense,
Yes.
being highly favored, blessed, and favored.
Have you
Because
ever,
I
have
could
you ever
smell it
look,
a
look,
mile
Barbara,
away before it even happened. I know
look,
what's
look,
coming.
when you know it's coming your way, and you ever, that's me. When you know it's coming your way, okay, God, here it come. But keep my
Yes,
patience. Don't let me say the wrong thing, but I know it's coming. I know the bull crap is coming. Just guide me so I don't go there, because you know it's coming,
right.
but you gotta
Because
know,
it used
you
to be
just
a
gotta know.
time you know when you growing.
Yeah.
Because it used to be a time
And you would
where
just go there.
girl would just go there, would just
Yes,
explode,
we just go
like a
there.
ticking time bomb.
Yeah, because you
But
know what?
then it get to the point
Yeah,
like, okay, whatever, because
right.
I'm going to make it,
Yeah, there you go.
so
You know.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm
Uh-huh.
glad I'm at that. That's why I'm glad I'm there. I'm glad where I can not get angry or cannot just go off or get upset like I used to do. I could just look at, I be looking and be like, Okay. And in my mind, it says a bunch of bull crap, you
Yes.
know. But I'm patient. I ain't snapping. I ain't going out. Because I remember days I would go there with you. Come to me with that bull crap. We finna go there. But now, you know, but that's when you know you're growing, like you said.
That's what I
You know
said.
you're
That's
growing.
what
But it
we
takes
know
a
you're gonna
lot of
do.
life experience to get where we are today. You know, understand what I'm saying? It takes a lot of life experience to put us where we at today. So we know when we see the crap coming. We know when we see the
Right.
bull crap coming. We know, and we know how to handle it without blowing our head top off, you know. And that's
Yes.
the good thing
Uh-huh.
about it. That's what I said. I love being in my small circle. I love being at peace. I'm loving. I don't have to be around a whole bunch of people. I don't need people validating me. Like I said, only one I need to validate anything that I do is God. Because at the end, He is the only one gonna get me to where I need to be.
Yes. The
Yeah.
most peoples I'm around is if I'm going to a store or
Yeah.
I'm going to a
You too.
restaurant.
Yes.
That's the only time I'm
You're around a
around
bunch
a
of
bunch of
people.
peoples.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
You know, I
Right.
like to
Yeah.
keep my circle small.
I do too. I love
Yeah.
it. Well, we got to bring you to an end, Barbara. So end us
Yes,
out.
we hate to,
I
you
know.
all, because we
And
are
we was on
enjoying this
charge
so
today,
much.
y'all. We was on
Yes.
charge.
But you know what? I think we need to do a part 2 on this
I do too. You
because
know
so
what?
much is
And
in
what
my
I would
mind
love,
that I didn't get a chance to
right, and
express.
what I would love to see happen when we do these videos and the Zoom that we do, we would love to see people interact with us because we know a lot of you feeling the things that we feeling because everybody's going through something. It's okay to chat with us. It's okay to come on here and speak on what you want to say on our video. We want to share it. That's what we want. We asking you guys to come in and join us. It's okay. Just tell us you want to come in and we're gonna bring you in and you free to say what you have to say in a respectful way. We know we can't be on here clowning and saying things
Right.
we shouldn't be saying, but you able to speak your mind and say what you gotta say. Because we not only are what we saying, a lot of people out there feeling the same way that we feeling right now today because people are just treating people bad, you know, and people trying to be good and live a good life and do what they supposed to do, and people are being mistreated, and like, you know, you're giving your all and people not pouring back into you. And this is what we're trying to share because you don't have to do these things. It's okay to pour into people. It's okay to know to support and love and do what you do for people, but it also comes a limit when you have to say enough is enough. What
Yes.
about you? What about me? You know, you're important too. Not just that person, but you are important too. Barbara,
So
just end it
stop
on over here.
pointing to people's that not pointing to you and learn to uh, accept yourself, and self validation is the best validation. So don't look to other people's for your happiness. Your happiness lives inside of you.
Yes.
And so you don't want your cup empty and pointing to everybody else, and they not gonna point
And
into
to
you.
you. Yes.
So on that note, we hope you all enjoyed.
Yes.
Have a great day.
And
And
we'll see
part
you
2 will be
again.
coming because it was still so much unsaid.
Right.
It is so still so much more to be
Yes,
talked
it
about.
is. Yes, it
Everybody
is.
have their story. So
Yes.
come in and join us and tell us your story.
Yes.
Things that you have learned from experience.
Yes.
Things that
Yes.
you have been through, what you have poured all you have into someone else, and you find look and you find you empty and they full.
Yes. Yes.
And they not caring about that. But when you know
Yes.
you do what you do, you know that your
Yes.
cup gonna magically fill back up.
Yes.
So just and I
Pour
want
into yourself.
you all enjoy
Yes. Yes.
and water yourself
Yes.
and have a great day. And we're gonna end on that note. Bye.
Bye, you guys. Have a good one.